Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to senior night of the varsity season. I'm Michael Temkin with Henry Irwin, who will be your announcers for tonight.
Tonight is a great night for high school football, as the Notre Dame Knights prepare to face Coach Steve Hagerty and his Bishop Amat Lacers. Stay tuned for opening kickoff and senior celebrations. As we see on the field, they are showing their jerseys as this is senior night, ladies and gentlemen.
The parents of the seniors are accompanied by the Notre Dame cheer squad waiting for the senior players to arrive. At this time, the seniors are taking the field. Henry, would you like to introduce them?
Today we have Mason Cotton. He has had 5 receptions and 90 yards for the year. Ruben Solaranzo, who has 8 tackles and 1 sack. Griffin Cleveland, who has had 1 catch, 5 yards, and 7 tackles on the year. Solomon Adio, he has had 20 tackles and 1 sack. Kyle Lynn, who has 95 yards and 8 receptions. Michael Yersanksi, who has had 6 carries with 13 yards. And Juan Lewis with 3 tackles.
There's also Xander Noruz, a kicker and a punter, who is currently 1 for 1 on the year. Christian Slachter, who has 1 tackle on the year. Nicholas Navarro, a defensive tackle with 9 tackles on the year. Dom Naney, defensive tackle with 5 tackles. Quincy Smith, a defensive tackle. Nick Temisferry, a defensive tackle. And John Gayer with 21 tackles, which is top 5 on the team.
Right now we have the cheerleaders and the team is lining up for the senior team.
15 senior members of our 2021 football team.
Legacy.
Right now they're introducing the players. These players have shown strength, guidance throughout the whole 4 years, and we wish them the best of luck throughout their future and their life.
Now
Yeah, we're really proud of our Knights, and
our seniors.
let's welcome our seniors.
Mason is joined by
They are starting with Mason Cotton as he jogs through the side. Mason, like I said before, has 5 receptions and he's had 90 yards on the young year. As you see, he's there with his coach.
Number 10.
Next is number 10, Ruben Soloranzo. He's had 8 tackles and 1 sack in 4 games.
And Raphael. Now let's welcome number 14.
Now number 14, Griffin Cleveland. He's had 1 catch, 5 yards, and 7 tackles.
Mom and Dad, Julie and Chris Cleveland.
And as you can see on the field, they have their jerseys on the field
Next
in the
up,
black.
welcome number 16.
And they are hugging Coach McNabb. Next they have Solomon Adia, who has had 20 tackles and 1 sack.
And Bridget Meek.
And now they had Kyle Wynn, who's had 95 yards and 8 receptions.
And now off number 19. Suleiman is joined by his mom.
Solomon is joined by his mom. It's a beautiful moment to see here at Notre Dame.
Let's all great welcome for our next senior.
As they hug Coach McNabb.
Kyle Wynn.
Next they have Kyle Wynn, like I said before. He's at 95 yards and 8
By his
receptions.
mom and dad, Margarita and Keith Wynn.
He is joined with his mom and dad.
Help me welcome number 21, Michael
Next
Yashinsky.
is number 21, Michael Yershanksy. He's had 6 carries
Michael
and
is
13
joined by his
yards.
mom, Savannah Reitman.
And he is with his mom.
Now let's welcome number 24, Juan Lewis.
And now number 24, Juan Lewis, who's had 3
Juan is joined
tackles
on the field by
on the year.
his mom, Isman Carrillo.
He is joined with his mom and his friend. Now I will take
Let's have a
it
great
to
round of
Michael.
applause for the next senior, number 29, Xander Marouz.
Xander Naru's kicker punter, who's 1 for 1 on the year.
Xander is greeted on the field by his mom and dad, Suzanne and Al Marouz. Next up for the senior class, number 51, Christian Slachter.
Number 51, Christian Slachter, who on the year
Christian is
has 1
joined on the
tackle.
field by his mom, Sweetheart Slachter, and Donald Foster. Now let's have a big round of applause for number 53, Nicholas Navarro.
Nicholas Navarro, defensive tackle, 9 tackles on the season.
Nicholas is greeted on the field by his mom and dad, Trisha and Ernesto Navarro. Next senior tonight is number 65, Dominic Nanny.
Dominic Nani,
Dominic is joined on the field by his mom and dad, Leon and Michael Nanny. Well, let's have a good round of applause for the next senior, number 68, Quincy Smith.
now number 68, Quincy Smith, is taking the field to be greeted by his parents.
Quincy is greeted on the field by his mom and dad, Carol Lynn and Jose Smith. And now let's welcome number 72, Nicholas Hemsbury.
Number 72, Nick Temsbury, is also taking the field to be greeted by his parents.
Nicholas is joined on the field by his mom and dad, Sandra and Michael Hemsbury. And finally, the final senior this evening, number 86, John Gayer.
Number 86, John Gale, with 21 tackles so far on the year.
Now is greeted on the field by his mom and
Last
dad,
senior.
Doug and Kristen Gayer.
And it should be an exciting night. And let's have a round of applause for the seniors.
Please stay tuned till opening kickoff. And tonight we have the Bishop Amat and versus Notre Dame. They both have a record of 1-3.
On their last game, the Bishop Vermont Lancers were defeated 38-17 by Sarah. And for the Knights' last game, which occurred on April 9th, they defeated the Cathedral Phantoms by a score of 17-7. Again, please stay tuned for opening kickoff. There's about 10 minutes left until opening kickoff and the coin toss. Everyone, please rise for the pledge and national anthem.
Spirit. We give thanks for the many gifts you've blessed our community with. As a sign of our gratitude this evening, let each of us, players, coaches, and fans, demonstrate integrity, character, and good sportsmanship. Let the love of the Father and the fellowship of the Holy Spirit be with us tonight. We ask this in your name, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Now, if you would remain standing and remove your caps, and direct your attention to the south end of the end zone to honor America, the playing of our national anthem.
And that is your national
Our
anthem,
national
ladies
anthem,
and gentlemen.
played by the Notre Dame Irish Night Band.
And the Notre Dame Knights are getting ready to play their last home game of the year. It's a great night for some Friday night football.
I agree, Henry, and now the Knights are doing their preparations to take the field.
The 50-yard line for the traditional coin flip.
For the coin flip,
Representing Bishop Amat, number 8, Eric Chacon.
number 8, Eric Chacon, and representing
Number 11,
Bishop
Nathan
Amat.
Castro. And
Number 11,
62,
Nathan Castro, and number 62, Stephen Mendoza.
Stephen Mendoza. And representing Notre Dame is the entire senior class.
And for Notre Dame, it's the whole senior class. Very nice to see.
And the coin flip will be called
And the coin
by
flip is
number
called
1, Mason Cotton.
to the Knights.
Bishop Amat won the toss and will defer to the
Bishop
second half.
Ahmad won the toss, and they defer to the second
And Notre
half.
Dame will receive
Notre Dame will start with the ball in the first
and
half.
defend the north goal.
This means that at the start of the second half, Notre Dame or Bishop Amat will receive the ball.
And now let's welcome your Notre Dame Knights as they take the field. We got the Irish band playing.
You know, all the players right now on the football team are thinking about the seniors and are going to play their heart out, just like they do every single game.
Adrian Ochoa. And back to receive.
Bishop
Number
Ahmad
5,
getting ready to kick the ball
Micah
off.
McGavin. And number 28, Brennan Dragonberg.
Notre Dame getting ready to receive. And the kick is off. Is it a touchback?
Kick into the end zone. That will
Kick
be a
into the end
touchback.
zone. The ball will start on the Bishop
Notre Dame will
Ahmad.
take over
Sorry,
on
the
their
Notre
own
Dame
20-yard
20.
line, first and 10.
First down for the Knights. For the Knights, QB1 is Javonte Johnson. He has one passing touchdown and averages almost 74 yards a game. A key for this game, Henry, I believe, will be the passing game. The Knights have Micah McGavin, who is their leading rusher, but I think
Quarterback is Notre Dame,
that
number 8. Devance
Johnson will really need to establish himself in the passing game.
Johnson takes a snap. He hands it off. Good stop on the play by Bishop Amat. Notre Dame gets about 2 to 3 yards on the play.
Number 5, Micah McGavin on the rush. Second
Brought down on the play by number 80, Dylan Rodriguez.
Second down on the play.
Little gain on the play brings up a second down and 10.
No gain on the play. It is 2nd and 10 for the Notre Dame Knights. Johnson takes a snap. It's another handoff. McGavin takes it. And he gets about 2 to 3 yards on the play. Third down.
Once again in on the tackle, number 80, Dylan Rodriguez.
McGavin again on the rush. Little gains on the play, setting up third down for the Knights.
3rd and 6 for the Knights.
It'll bring up a third down and 6 from
Let's
the
see
Notre
if the
Dame
Notre Dame Knights can set the tone.
26-yard line.
Javance takes a snap. It's a pass. It's incomplete. 4th down for the Knights.
Pass falls incomplete.
Number 20, Kyle Wynn with the incomplete
And
pass.
on the pass coverage was number 42, Carlos Alvarez.
Great coverage by the Lacers.
Back in punt formation for the Knights.
Now
number
the Knights
90,
will elect to punt,
Zachary May.
and Bishop Amat will receive the ball.
And to receive for Bishop
Zach
Amat,
May back to
number
kick.
20, Delano Franklin.
The punt is up. It's a fair catch signal. The ball is on the, I say the Lacers 45.
46-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10, Lancers.
The starting quarterback for the Lancers is Tobin Odell, a 6'2", 200-pound passer who averages over 170 yards per game. Look for him to scramble out of the pocket as he has over 80 rushing yards this season.
Notre Dame is in defense formation.
And the Lancers take the field.
Odell and that quarterback. 2 wide receivers to the left and 2 to the quarterback's right.
For the Lancers, number 16,
It's a pass.
Tobin Odell.
Great pass. He gets about 8 to 9 yards on the play.
Hand off to number 8, Eric Chacon.
Quick pass to number 8, Eric Jacone, who makes the catch.
Brought down on the play by
They
number
get 7
18
yards on the
for
play.
Notre Dame,
2nd and 3.
Jonas Bakalan. Pickup of 8 on the play. Bring up a 2nd down and 2
Odell
for the
in the
Lancers
hut.
into Notre Dame territory.
Odell
at the 47
gets
yard
their
line.
play. The Lacers have their play. Only 1 wide receiver out left. Running back behind. Whistle on the play.
Flag on the play.
It is a flag. It looks like it's on the Lacers.
Officials are convening.
Looks like the refs got it.
That flag is picked up. No penalty.
No penalty on the play.
The 2nd down and 2
2nd
from
and
the
2
Notre Dame
for the
47 yard
Lacers
line.
on the Notre Dame 47.
Let's see if Lancers can convert this.
Every play right now, huh? Win the play, blue!
Lacers are in formation. He takes the snap. It's a handoff. He fakes the pass, but the running back is going. Huge yards on the play.
22.
Looks like they get about 6 yards on the play. It's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Lacers. And the ball is on the Knights
25
40.
win. And number 6, Nathaniel James.
Tobin Odell there tried to fake the defense out with a fake pass and then handed it off to number 22 Ramos,
That pickup
who
is out
has
for a
28 carries
Lancer first down
for
from the Notre
105
Dame
yards this
20-yard
season.
line.
3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left, and the running back is to Odell's right. It's a screen pass. Great screen. And he gets,
Pass in the flat to number 20.
there's a fumble on the play.
Franklin.
Notre Dame has to fumble. They're saying he is down, but it looked like there might have been a fumble call on the. It looks
Pickup of 7
like
on the
there's
play,
no
7 or
football on
8
the play.
yards.
It's still the Lacers ball.
Tackled by number 33, Patrick Grazer.
2nd and 3 for the Lacers.
Brings up a 2nd down and 3.
2nd and 3 for the night, for the Lacers.
It's 5 wide formation. No backs in the backfield. Takes a pass. It's a deep ball.
Pass!
Great
number
play
1
on the
Iron Haynes.
touchdown.
Touchdown reception.
Lacers.
Complete in the end zone to number 1, Karen Hayes.
What a great pass and a defensive lapse for the Knights, who have been pretty good at stopping the passing game this season.
6-0.
In to attempt the extra
Lacers
point for
are
the
ahead.
Lancers. Number 85, Adrian Ochoa.
Hey, great job, O-line! Great
Lancers.
job!
16, Tobin Odell.
They take the snap. No good.
Back kick is blocked.
The ball was blocked. Great special team by Notre Dame.
For Notre Dame, number 6.
Notre Dame's had
Nathaniel
great special
Jones.
teams all year.
So now by blocking an extra
And the
point,
score
the
now.
score is 6-0.
Bishop Amat's 6 and Notre
The
Dame
Knights are
nothing.
getting ready to receive.
There's currently 8 minutes and 29 seconds left on the clock for the first quarter.
6-0 the Lancers.
Attaboy, Tobin. Way to get us rolling now.
Great drive for Bishop Amat.
Number 85, Adrian Ochoa.
To kick off for
Will
the
make the kick.
Lancers, number 85, Adrian Ochoa. Back to receive for Notre Dame, number 5, Micah McGavin, and number 28,
Adrian
Brennan
Ochoa for the
Dragomir.
Bishop Amat is getting ready to kick the ball. And there's the kickoff. Oh, he drops the ball. But they get it in time. It looks like the ball's going to be great field position, the 25-yard line.
Ball taken by number 11, Gandara
Notre Dame High School is
McCumber.
considered one of California's top 15 high school dynasties and one of the most dominant football teams
McCumber
in the
down
state
ball at the
based off
Notre Dame
wins and state
24-yard
titles.
line. 1st and 10 Knights.
On their last drive, the Knights went 3 and out, so let's see if they can have a little more success.
Number 20 is in motion. He takes it,
Here we go, good pursuit.
makes a couple moves.
Ball carrier number 20, Kyle Wynn.
Kyle Wynn, the senior, gets about 5 yards on the play.
And on the tackle for the Lancers, number 7, William
It's second.
McCormick.
They get 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4.
And number 49,
Great
Devin
first down
Jones.
play.
Now just under 8 minutes left in the first quarter.
It looks like 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right, and Johnson's running back is to his right. It's a handoff. Looks like he gets about, I would say
Ball
maybe
carrier number 28,
no gain or
Brennan
1 yard on the
Dragomir.
play.
Brought down on the play by number 49,
Yes, he does
Devin
indeed
Jones.
get 1 yard on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 3.
Here we go, defense
That was number
up right
28,
now, oh.
Brennan
Ball now.
Dragomir.
Spotted at the Notre Dame 31-yard line will be 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3 for the Knights. They were in a similar situation last drive. Let's see if they can convert.
Hey, someone make a play right now. Someone make a play right now. Here
I'm
we
expecting
go.
a pass on the play.
You got him, Ryan.
3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. It is indeed a pass. It's to Cotton, the senior. And they do get the first down on the play.
Pass complete to senior Mason Cotton. Brought
To be
down
a wide
by
receiver
number 6,
screen on the
Mark
play.
Thomas. And number 44, Ryan Palamitz. That pass play is enough for a Notre Dame first down.
That's a Notre Dame first down, and it's on the Knights 36. Currently about 6 minutes 30 on the clock. It's currently 6-0. Bishop Amat is ahead. Johnson takes the snap. It's a handoff, and he is stuffed. loses about maybe 2 to 3 yards on the play. Great defense by
Ball
Bishop
carrier
Amat.
number 28, Dragoner. Loss on the play, tackled by number 99, Martin Rodriguez.
Dragomer, with a few yards lost on the play, stuffed by the Lancer defense.
Luckily, the Notre Dame got no gain, but they were stuffed.
Loss
But
of 3 on the
now,
play, so it
sorry,
brings up
excuse me,
second down
a
and
loss of 4.
13.
Second and 14. 3 wide receivers to the right and 1 to the left. It's a pass.
Play action pass.
Oh,
Pass
he was
intended for
open,
number 14,
but slightly
Griffin
inaccurate.
Cleveland.
Very close. Could have been a big
Vance
play.
Johnson's pass falls incomplete. In on the coverage for the Lancers,
Third
number 7,
and
William
14.
McCormick.
The pass was attempting to
That'll bring
reach
up
number
a
14, Griffin
fourth down.
Cleveland.
Attention, the seniors are really getting involved tonight in their last game of the year.
That'll bring up a 3rd down and 14 from the Notre Dame 32-yard line.
3rd and long for the Knights.
And here we go.
Expect a passing play.
Number 6 is in motion.
Good eyes, good eyes, good eyes.
Johnson takes a snap. It is indeed a pass. And he is sacked. Huge play. It looked like he had his pass, but
Backfield.
didn't let the Lacers take it from him. The
Tackled by
punting
number
team is
2,
coming out for Notre Dame.
Keenan Dorsey. And number 99,
Great defensive
Martin
play by the
Rodriguez.
Lancers with the sack. That puts the Knights right to around their starting field position, and they're going to look to punt.
5-6 yard loss on the play.
4th and
In the punt,
26.
number 90, Zachary May.
Zachary May back to punt.
Back to receive, number 20,
Not the greatest punt in the world, but it does the job. It looks like the ball is going to go
and
on
the ball will go
the
at the
Lacers.
Bishop Amat
I would say the 38.
38-yard line, where the Lancers will take over.
It's indeed
First
on
and
the
10.
Lacers 38-yard.
Lancers will take over once again. On their last drive, they scored a touchdown, but missed the extra point, so it is 6-0 with the Lancers in the lead.
Notre Dame's band is the Irish Knight Marching Band. The band was performed at over 500 consecutive football games and has won several awards at band reviews, performing in numerous band review competitions throughout Southern California. The band has not missed a varsity football game since the 1967 season. It started in 1947, making it the oldest extracurricular activity on campus. Odell getting ready for the snap. Number 20 is in motion. Takes a snap. It is indeed a pass.
Play
Ball
action.
out, and Notre Dame
Stacked by the
stacks.
Knights.
It might be like,
Odell
it looks like
tackled
it's
in
going
the
to be 10
backfield.
yards lost, maybe even 13.
Number 86.
Senior John Gayer.
Great play by the Knights.
John Gayer, who was honored tonight, who also has 21 tackles on the season, just had his first sack.
9-yard loss on the
The
play.
seniors are doing very well so far in the first half.
Bring up a 2nd and 23.
2nd and 23, it is a handoff. And he gets about maybe
Ball
3 or
carrier
4
number
yards, but
22.
great stop by Notre Dame.
Aiden Ramos.
They'll bring up third and long.
Bringing Ramos
For the
down
Lancers.
for Notre Dame, number 3, Chauncey Anderson, and number 11, McCumber.
Third and 20. Ball is on the Lacers 29.
Hopefully with that
3-yard
sack,
gain on that play, bringing
the
up
Knights
a 3rd down
will
and
have a
20.
little bit more
Ball
momentum
resting
going into their
at the
offensive
Bishop Amat
possessions.
29-yard line.
They take the snap. Oh, he takes the ball himself, and he's stuffed. But then 4th down for the Lacers. Great
16,
defensive drive
Tobin
by the Knights.
Odell brings the ball out. The Bishop
Bishop Amat's punting team is
Bishop
coming
Amat.
onto the field.
36-yard line.
Starting quarterback Tobin Odell with the quarterback draw there,
59,
with little gains on the play, which will
Samson
result
Malou.
in a Lancer punt.
and number 34.
Punting team is
Blake.
out.
Oh, and it's blocked!
Notre Dame gets the ball.
It's a scramble.
It is Notre Dame's ball.
Punt was blocked.
Great job. Special teams has been great all year. That's their second block so far in the game.
And this will put the Knights in great field position to hopefully score their first touchdown of the game.
The ball is on the Lacers. 17. They are in the red zone, baby. If you're unsure what Bishop Amat is, the Memorial High School is a co-ed Catholic high school serving the San Gabriel Valley in the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of LA.
The Bishop Amat 23-yard line. First and 10, Notre Dame.
First and 10 Notre Dame. Look for the Knights to hand off to number 5, their main running back.
McGav. It's a pass.
It's actually a pass. Number 1.
Oh, almost makes the one-hand grab, but a little overthrown. Second and 10 for the Knights.
Incomplete pass for Johnson.
For the Lancers was number 8, Eric Chacon.
3 minutes, 23 seconds are left in the half. It is currently 6-0. Bishop Amat is ahead.
Down and 10.
They had a great passing touchdown, and then they missed the Notre Dame blocked
On
the
the
field
Bishop
goal.
Amat 18-yard line.
Javanis Johnson gets to play for the Notre Dame Knights.
Knights are really looking for a couple yards here just to get them a little closer, possibly field goal range or even that end zone.
Number 86 is in motion. Is in a run. He breaks a couple tackles. Gets a couple yards on the play.
Ball carrier.
I say 6 yards on the play.
Micah McGavin. In on the tackle, number 6, Mark Thomas.
Third down for the Knights.
So far tonight, McGavin has been the Knights' best player,
McGavin picks
and
up 4 yards
overall,
on the play.
he has the most
And that'll
all-purpose
bring up a
yards
third
for the
down and
Knights.
6 from
It's
the
third and
Lancer
6 for the Knights. The
14-yard
ball is
line.
on the Lacers' 14-yard line.
Make a play right now, D.
Lancers.
Play, here we go. Every play, let's go.
Johnson, I'm expecting a pass on the play. One right receiver left, one to the right. Whistle on the play.
Timeout.
On the field. That
Timeout
is charged
on
to Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Ladies and gentlemen,
They really want to think of what play they're doing.
we're very pleased to have a great group of officials here this evening, starting with the referee, Jason Finch.
And if you're unsure what Notre Dame is, it's in Sherman Oaks, Los Angeles, California, and it's a co-ed Roman Catholic college preparatory high school founded by the Congregation of the Holy Cross in 1947.
Is Robert Herbert.
Some alumni are Lily Aldrich, she's a model, Ed Begley Jr., who's an actor, Rachel Bilson is an actress, Joseph Vincent Brennan is a Roman Catholic bishop of Fresno, Gordy Sorenso, he was a football player, Dane Chris, Patrick Curtis, who's a TV writer, producer. And it looks like Notre Dame is out of their timeout.
Let's see what kind of play the Knights drew up for
Yes,
3rd and 6.
The ball's at the Lancer 14-yard line.
3 wide receivers left,
36.
1 to the right. There's definitely going to be a pass. It is indeed a pass. He throws it for the end zone.
Oh!
Overthrown just by a bit. It's going to be 4th and 6 on
Pass
the play.
intended for number 14, Griffin Cleveland.
The Knights are looking to get
Johnson's pass
3
is
yards on the
incomplete.
play. 3 points on the
And that'll
board.
bring up a 4th down.
Now 4th down for the Knights. Let's see if
Into
they
attempt
will
the
kick,
field goal for Notre
and they
Dame.
will. Special teams unit is on the field.
Be number 90, Zachary May.
Zachary May
Snapper
getting the
for Notre
field goal.
Dame. Number 81, Joseph Santarico.
And the field goal, it is good.
That kick is perfect.
Perfect, as they say it
And Notre
is.
Dame's on the board.
6-3,
The score
Bishop
now,
Amat, but they're not
Bishop
up by
Amat
much.
6 and Notre Dame 3.
Notre Dame will get ready to kick the ball off.
Unfortunate offensive drive for the Knights when they were put in such great position by the special teams team, but points are points, and now it is 6-3 with just over 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
And as you can see, the Notre Dame flag is in the stands.
And number 14,
Notre Dame getting ready to kick it off. And the kick is up.
Short kick.
Number 81 takes it for Bishop Amat, but he pays the price.
Ball
He gets a big hit, but the ball looks like it's going to be on about the 30-yard line.
Immediately by number 11, McCumber, number 11.
McCumber is on, gets to stop on the plane. Ball is on the 29-yard
Ball
line.
spotted at the Lancer 34-yard line. First down and 10.
First and 10 for the Lacers. O'Neal for Bishop Ahmad gets it. He hands the ball off.
Ball carrier for the
It's
Lancers,
about
number
4 yards on the play. Maybe 3.
number 18, Richie Munoz.
Second down.
Indeed. It's 2nd and 8. Ball on the
Tackling
Bishop
for the
Ahmad's
Knights.
31.
number 34, Blake Bazugalo. And number 11, McCumber. Pickup of 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
Pickup of 2 on the play, 2nd and 8. They take the snap as a pass. And it is intercepted by number 18, Notre Dame's ball. It looks like it's going to be in great field position on the Bishop Ahmad 45. Great play by Notre Dame.
Jonas Buckland.
It was a great catch. It looked like it's going to drop and hit the ground, but nope, he catches it. Great sliding play. Notre Dame's ball.
Lancer
Jonas
territory
Buckland, a 6-foot
at the
junior,
Bishop Amant
made a great play,
46-yard line,
which
where
put the
Notre Dame
Knights
will take
in
over
tremendous
first
field
and
position
10.
to try and score their first touchdown. 1 minute, 40 seconds left in the first quarter.
The score is currently 6-3. Notre Dame has the ball. Johnson takes the snap. It's a pass. He scrolled out of the pocket. He managed to scramble out and get about 1 yard on the play. It's better than taking a sack. It's going to be 2nd and 9 on the
Picks up
play.
1 yard on the play, in on the
He's
tackle
trying to throw the
for
ball, but
the
there's
Lancers, number 2,
Lancers all over him, and he
Kenya
passes the ball.
Dorsey.
But for Johnson, great pocket presence to understand that the pressure was coming and to scramble out and to not make the same mistake as he did on the opening
Ball
drive
now
where he got
sits at
sacked.
the Lancer 45-yard line. 2nd down and 9 for
Ball
Notre
is on the
Dame.
Lancers 45. Johnson gets the snap at the handoff. Great yardage on the play. It's gonna be. It looks like a 3rd and 2.
By number 28, Brennan Dragomir.
Excuse me. It's gonna be a 3rd and 3.
Tackling for the
The
Lancers.
clock is ticking down as
Corey
it is
Johnson.
almost. It's the end of the first
And
quarter.
number 80, Dylan Rodriguez.
Bishop Ahmad fans are cheering.
6-yard pickup on the play. Will now be 3rd
3rd
down
and 3.
and
Big play for the Notre Dame Knights. Johnson takes a snap. It's a pitch to McGavin. He makes a couple moves, and it is a 1st down for the Knights. It looked like he's going to get stopped, but no, he gets the 1st down.
Micah McGavin.
McGavin, an elusive back, gets the first down for the Knights.
Looks like that's going to be the last play of the first quarter.
Devin Johnson in on the tackle, also Mark Thomas.
Looks like there's some confusion on the field.
That running play is just enough for a Knights 1st down.
And that is indeed going to be the last play of the first quarter.
And that's the end of the first quarter of play. The score remaining, Bishop Amant 6, Notre Dame 3.
Currently, the score is Notre Dame 3, Bishop Ahmad 6.
and dance flags. Let's give them all a huge round of applause.
They're giving a round of applause for the band, the cheerleaders, and the dance team who are at the ball
As we begin
game.
the second quarter, Notre Dame
Johnson
has the
takes
ball.
the snap, and the pass is overthrown, a
Johnson's
little bit
pass
wide.
intended
It's
for
going to be a 2nd and 10.
number 20, incomplete. 20 is Kyle Wynn.
The target was
Defending the
Kyle
pass,
Wynn,
number
but it's an
29, Corey
incomplete.
Johnson.
2nd and 10, the ball is on the Lacers,
That incomplete
35.
pass brings up a second down for Notre Dame
2nd
from
and
the
10,
Lancer 35-yard line.
like I said, from the Lancers, 35.
35 yards to go for the Knights. Let's see if they can convert.
I'm expecting a run on the play.
Come on, let's go now!
I'm wrong. Yes, I am indeed right. And it looks like they get great yardage on the play. It's going to be 8 or 9 yards.
Number 5, McGavin with the rush.
Brought down on the play by
Has been
Corey
a very
Johnson.
prominent play for the Knights this game, their halfback draws.
Put pressure on them, let's go now! Get in there, boys!
Pick up a 7 on the play.
McGavin has been one of the better players on the Notre Dame Knights all season. He's been a very strong player for the Knights. 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right, 1 running back in the backfield. It's a handoff, and they do get the first down. They get about 3 yards on the play.
Number 28, Dragomer.
Dragomer in on the tackle for the Lancers.
1st
Mark
and 10
Rodriguez, and
for
that is enough for
the
a
Knights.
Notre Dame first down.
Ball is going to be on the Lancers, 24.
Let's go, defense!
Let's see if Johnson can establish his passing game right here in the end zone.
It is a pass play indeed. He scrolls out to the pocket. Flag on the play.
But it is incomplete.
Pass caught by Dragomir, however, he was out of bounds.
It was caught, but it was complete in out of
Covering
bounds
on the play for
territory.
the Lancers was number
2nd and 10.
29, Corey Johnson.
Every time they've been on a 2nd and 10, they've ran the ball, so I would be expecting another run play.
Incomplete pass makes it 2nd and 10, Notre Dame.
Get in there, boys!
Johnson getting ready to take a snap. With a pitch to McGavin. Big tackle by number 43.
McGavin, the ball carrier.
Getting a 3rd and 7 for the Knights.
Down by
They got a gain of
Devin
3 yards on
Jones.
the play. 3rd and 7.
Pickup
Big
of
play.
3 on the play. Brings up a 3rd down and 7 from the Lancer 21-yard line.
Let's get a takeaway! Let's get a takeaway! Let's get
3rd and 7. They are almost in the red zone.
Let's go, D! Let's go, D!
I would almost indefinitely expect a pass here. Is it indeed a pass? He fires. It's caught by Cotton. Looks like he gets the first down.
Johnson's pass complete to number 1.
Great yardage by the Knights. They are in the red zone and striking for that touchdown.
Number 1, Mason Cotton, a senior, on the Lancer 5-yard line. 5 yards to go for the Knights to have their first touchdown of the game.
Bounds by number 49, Devin Jones.
It is currently
That
6
brings
to
up a
3.
First down and goal
No,
for Notre Dame.
currently no. Ian is in at quarterback. There's a pitch back to McGavin. Looks like they're just trying to stuff it in there. I expect about one
And the
yard on the
quarterback,
play.
McCumber, hands off to
It's
McGavin.
currently 2nd and goal.
Tackled by
They
Dylan
get 2 yards
Rodriguez.
on the play.
No gain on the play. It'll bring up a 2-yard gain on the play. Make that. It'll bring up a 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line.
2nd and goal. They take the snap. It's a toss. Ooh. Looks like the ball is going to be on like the 2-ish or the 1-ish.
Great tackle by the Lancers.
Tackled by Andreas
3rd
Contreras
and goal on the play.
and Ryan Temlitz.
They do indeed get 2 yards on the play.
Short gain on the play.
They just need
Allow
3 yards to
third
get
and
this
goal
touchdown.
From the Lancer 3-yard
Johnson is
line.
back in at quarterback.
Just over 8 minutes left in the second quarter. Number 8, Johnson, is back in the game.
He takes the snap. He takes the handoff. It's a pass.
Float
And it's
pass.
caught. Touchdown, Knights. Number 19 for the Knights.
Johnson's pass complete.
9-6. The Notre Dame Knights have the lead.
Great awareness by Johnson to feel the pressure coming from the defensive line and to float the pass to convert the play and score the touchdown.
In to attempt the extra point.
And to attempt the extra point, it's Zachary May.
The number 28, maybe 29, Xander Naruz.
And the field goal looks like it's good.
Flag on the play before
But
the
flag
snap.
on the play before the snap. Looks like we'd have a different kicker on the field. Looks like it is Xander Naruz.
That penalty is on the Lancers. Offside. It'll be marked off half the distance to the goal.
Is indeed Xander Naruz. It is nice to see
Again
him
into
kicking
kick.
on his senior night.
Number 29, Xander Naruz.
And the kick is up. And the kick is good. That is the second extra point of the year. It is now currently 10-6. The Notre Dame Knights are in the lead.
First lead of the game for the Knights.
By a score of
8 minutes
13-10
left
and
of the
Bishop
first
Amat
half.
6.
Zachary May is getting ready to get the kickoff.
Lancers are hoping to have a better offensive
Reminder,
possession
ladies and
than they have
gentlemen,
had in their past
tonight's
2
game
drives, which
streamed
resulted
by our NDTV students
2
on
punts
ndhs.org.
and an interception.
In to kickoff for the Knights, number 90, Zachary May.
And the kick is off. He fumbles the kick. Look, it's going to be on the 1-yard line. That's like the best kick you can ever have. They thought it was going to go out of bounds, but nope. It's a beautiful kick.
What a great kick by the Knights. That puts them in great defensive position to get a stop, and it really puts the pressure on the Lancer offense to make a play.
You don't see those very often, do you, Michael?
No, I don't. That's a great kick.
1-yard line.
Nothing better.
Let's see if the Knights can maybe pull off a safety.
First and 10.
They pulled off one this year against Chaminade, so we'll see if they can do it against Bishop Amat.
I expect the Lancers to pound the ball, to rush it, to try and get out of the end zone and have some breathing room for their quarterback.
O'Neal takes a snap. It is a pass. He fakes the pass. And it looks like he gets... It's like, look, looks like it's on the 1-yard line. They thought they got the safety, but
No gain on the play.
no gain on the play.
Second and
Ball
10.
will remain on the Lancer
Still
1-yard
very
line.
possible to get that safety. One mess up, and it is a safety. And the Notre Dame Knights are in their formation, and the Lancers are in theirs. O'Neal takes it as a pass, and they get about 5 yards on the play. They get out of the end zone.
Odell's pass complete to Delano Franklin.
If the pass was completed to Franklin, it's going to be a 3rd
And
down.
on the tackle for Notre Dame, James and Cotton.
Now, even though it is 3rd down, it is currently 3rd down and 2. So the Lancers will have a
That
little
pass
bit more room,
brings the ball
for
out
example,
to the
for their
11-yard
quarterback,
line.
Tobin
3rd down
Odell,
and 2
to either
for Bishop
scramble
Amat.
to make a play
And the
or
play
run
is
the play
out,
action.
and it looks like they might have got the 1st down.
Picking up the first down for the Lancers. Number 22, Aiden Ramos.
It is indeed, they do get the first
Great
down.
job by the Lancers
Nathaniel James.
for getting out of their field position, their terrible field position, and keeping this drive alive.
O'Neal gets the snap. And he is stopped. He tried to run the ball. He might have got no gain or minus 1 yard on the play.
Great play by our defensive
Tackle
line
on
to
the
stop
play
him.
by Notre Dame, number 86, John Gayer.
John Gayer, the senior, has the tackle.
At this time, there's
No
just
gain on the play. Second down
under
and 10
6
Lancers.
minutes left on the clock.
Lancers, he takes a snap. It is indeed a pass. So number 26.
Complete. Number 26,
Pass
Julian
complete.
Borreo.
To number 26, Julian Barrario. Tackled by Griffith
Second down on the play. Excuse me, third
Picks
down
up
on the
7
play.
brings
And they
up
take
a
up 7 on the play, 3rd and 3. Let's see if the Notre Dame Knights can stop them. Number 10's motion is indeed a pass. He takes a snap. He rolls out and he is sacked. It is going to be a 4th down on the play. Notre Dame defense is coming in clutch.
Great
Senior
defensive
John
stance by the
Gayer.
Knights. First, they had that great special teams kick, and even though they let them get out of the end zone, they didn't let the Lancers go very far on offense, and now they will elect to punt the ball.
Not be enough for a first down, so with the 4th down, into kick for
Mason
the
Cotton
Lancers.
is getting the
Number
return.
85, Adrian Ochoa.
The punt is up.
Get it, get it, get it, get it.
Mason Cotton takes a couple big hits, but he gets
Ball
about
fielded on the run by
maybe 4 or 5 yards. It's
senior
going to be on the,
Mason Cotton.
looks like it's going to be on the Knights about, I'd say,
Tackle for the
46
Lancers,
yard
number
line.
7, William McCormick.
Mason Kahn with the punt return, going a few yards and setting the Knights up to get the ball on their
Notre Dame will
own
take over on
46-yard
their
line.
own 46-yard line. 1st and 10.
Don't let him block you. Hey, here we go, defense.
1st and 10 for the Knights. There's about 4 minutes and 40 seconds left to play. Let's see if they can put one into the end zone. Johnson takes a snap. It's a handoff to McGavin. McGavin finds a hole, and he gets about 10 yards on the play.
McGavin up the middle.
What a great running play by McGavin,
11
who
yards.
always seemingly finds those holes in the defense, is very elusive and speedy, and that's the main reason why he's the Knights'
Correction on that.
leading
A 9-yard
main
pickup, bringing up
rusher.
2nd down and 1.
They get 9
Into
yards on the play. It's going to be
Lancers
2nd and
territory.
1. Not even 2nd and 1. I'd say it's 2nd and inches. I'd
Defense.
expect Johnson to maybe go for a pass play and see if they can get a couple big yards on the play.
Motion number 86.
They take a snap. It is a run.
Boy, Kenya.
And he gets stuffed. He gets about maybe even minus 1. It's probably going to be a 3rd and 3.
Hey, way to shoot it.
Tackled by Kenya Dorsey.
It is indeed. They do lose one on the play. It's going to be a
Loss of
3rd
1 on the
and 2.
play. Brings up a 3rd down and 2.
I was
From the
expecting
Bishop Amat.
only because they had the option to, but they decided to run the ball.
I believe that the Knights could really fake out the Lancer defense by possibly going for a play-action play with number 8 Johnson rolling out and scrambling, but let's see what the Knights drew up.
3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left, and the running back, McGavin, is to Johnson's right. Johnson takes a snap, and they expect the run, and it's a minus 2 yards. Huge stop by the Lancers.
Handoff to
Had a great play to start off the
McGavin.
drive, but then the last 2 were not as great.
loss of 2 on the play.
Loss of 2 on the play. It's going to be a 4th and 3rd.
Tackled by Kenya
Punting team is
Dorsey
coming out onto the field.
and Martin Rodriguez.
Great job, defense.
They'll bring up a 4th down for Notre Dame. Into kick is number 90, Zachary May.
Zachary May with the punt.
Back to receive is number 20, Andreas Cortés.
May takes the snap. It is punted. Fair catch.
Contras calls for a fair catch.
Ball's going to be, it looks like, on their own 14-yard line.
I mean, I think that we really have to give credit to Notre Dame defense tonight. They have been outstanding, holding the Lancers, who have been really a kind of a potent offense led by their quarterback.
Notre Dame
Have really been stopped today. They've been forced to an interception, about 3 or 4 punts, and that really speaks levels to the nice defensive backs and defensive line.
Looks like there's a penalty on the play, and the punt team is out again.
and Notre Dame will re-kick.
It looks like there was a penalty on the play, and Notre Dame will
5-yard penalty
re-kick.
puts the ball back on the Notre Dame 45-yard line.
5-yard penalty on the play. It's going to be a 4th and 9.
Let's go, Delano! Let's go, D!
May takes a snap.
Ooh.
Almost blocked.
Don't buy it.
Great punt.
Beautiful punt, but it was almost blocked.
May's kick rolls all the way down to the
Don't be afraid to block it.
13-yard line, where the Lancers will
I
take
do
over
agree with
first and
Michael. The
10
defense has really
deep in
helped
their
the
own
Knights out.
territory.
They've made some clutch plays, and they're about 2-minute 24 time on the clock for the first half. It's 10-6. Notre Dame Knights are in the lead.
That's your mindset. Every play. You line up,
Let's see how the Lancers come out after a few offensive drives have been cut short.
O'Neal takes a snap. It is indeed a pass. Oh, it's stripped. Fumbled. It's going to be on the 1-yard line. He was trying to go for the big pass,
I was going forward.
but no. It's a fumble on the plate, but the Lancers do recover it.
Odell's fumble
But it's going to be on like
recovered
the 1-yard line.
by
Let's see if the Knights
Alejandro
can get a safety.
Chavez.
More points, the better.
That recovery is back on the Lancer 2-yard line.
It's on the 2-yard line.
Bringing up second
Down
and 21.
2nd and 21. They take the snap, Edison pass. They're at the number 8 just to get a couple yards, and they do indeed.
Position at number 8, Eric Chacon.
Little boy, Eric!
To Eric Chacon,
Little boy, Eric!
tackled by Jonas Buckland.
Tobin with a nice, easy check down
And also
to
on
get
the
the
tackle,
Lancers out of the end zone and
number
give them a little bit of
34,
breathing
Blake.
room.
It was a great
Was
play.
also
Indeed, it's going to be a 3rd and 13.
But the Lancers are fighting against the clock. There's
Bring up
just
a third
over
down and
1 minute
13.
left in the second quarter. Still expect some deep pass
There's a
plays
timeout on the field.
if
This
they want
timeout
to
is
score.
charged to Notre
But
Dame.
there's a timeout by the Notre Dame Knights.
And Bishop Amat is getting ready. Some more alumni that went to Notre Dame are Hunter Green. He's currently he's in the MILB, which is the minor league system. He was selected as the 2nd pick in the 1st round of the 2017 draft. He was selected by the Cincinnati Reds. And it looks like Notre Dame is out of their timeout. It's going to be a 3rd and 13. There's a minute 12 on the clock. It'll be interesting to see if Notre Dame gets the ball and maybe they might be able to
Lancer
get a
13-yard
field
line.
goal.
3rd and 13 from the 11.
3rd and 13 from the Lancers' own 11. He rolls
Deep
out of the
ball.
pocket.
Scrambles out, looking for the deep pass. And it is intercepted.
At the 50-yard
Intercepted by
line.
the Knights by number 20.
Great
Ball has
play
been
on
intercepted
by the
by-
Notre Dame Knights.
Number 20, Kyle Wade.
A minute left.
Kyle Wynn with the interception.
However, there is a penalty on the play.
That's his 2nd interception of the night, I believe.
But there is a penalty on the play. Let's see if it will be. I believe it is actually on the Lancers.
Let's make a stop, guys. Do
So
it.
the Knights
That
will get the
penalty was
ball.
Let's
The-
go, D.
Illegal.
Here's how Notre Dame and Knights need to stay near the
Knights will
sidelines
decline that
to
penalty
stop the clock
and take
and
over
at
at
least
their
try to
own
get maybe a
48-yard
few
line.
points
First
on the
and 10,
board
Notre Dame.
for the
First and 10 Notre Dame with exactly 1 minute left on the clock. And again, the score is 10-6 with Notre Dame in the lead. Let's see how the Knights can march down the field to hopefully get a touchdown or even a field goal.
All right, the Knights are in the huddle. Johnson is in the huddle. Time and time out, the defense seems to impress. They've had great plays. They've only allowed one touchdown on a great passing
Yeah,
play.
they've been the real stars of this game. Even though it is senior night, this defense is really showing out.
Motion to Johnson, rolls out to his right, and he just throws it away.
Johnson's pass falls incomplete.
Feeling the pressure, Johnson throws the ball away. 2nd and 10 on the Knights 48.
Brings up a 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10 on the play.
There's just over 56 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
I believe the pass was intended for Kyle Wynn, who's had a monster game with 2 interceptions on defense.
Very versatile player.
Great way to go out as a Notre Dame Knight.
Let's get a takeaway.
Johnson takes a snap as a pass. And they get a first down on the play. They need to go in the no huddle formation. The clock is ticking down.
Johnson's pass complete to Kyle Wynn.
It seems that the pass
That's enough
was,
for a first down on the tackle for the Lancers.
Kyle Wynn
It's number
ran
80.
out of bounds, so the
Dylan
clock is stopped
Rodriguez.
momentarily, but is now running, and there's just under 40 seconds left.
I say they need to get probably to the 25-yard line just to get a field goal.
Play
And then
action.
Play action. Great catch by Cotton.
Johnson's
What a
pass
catch.
complete to
The
Mason
ball is on
Cotton.
the 28. No huddle formation. About
Defending
30
play
seconds
Corey
left on
Johnson
the
mounting
clock.
First down.
Let's see what the Knights can draw up here.
Whistle
This
on
will
the
be
play.
timeout.
There's a whistle on the play. Looks like there was a flag on the play.
The officials are convening. Let's see what they are discussing. Possibly a penalty. It was a great catch by number 1 Cotton. It looks like the pass will not be counted because of a penalty.
Ball now spotted at the Notre Dame 42-yard line. Excuse me, the Bishop Amat 42-yard line.
Unfortunate
Second
for the
and 10.
Knights.
On the 41-yard line. There's a pass. They're looking for the deep ball. Oh! Touchdown! Nice! It was complete. Another bomb! Touchdown!
Johnson.
Notre Dame Knights!
To number 20 in the end zone, Kyle Wynn.
Number 20, Kyle Wynn, who's affecting the game on both sides of the ball with 2 interceptions for the Knights on defense, and now this great catching, receiving touchdown, which would hopefully put the Knights up 17-6 after this special team.
Kyle Wynn is
field goal.
having a monstrous game. 2 interceptions and now a touchdown. Man, what a way to go out.
The point for Notre Dame, number 90, Zachary May.
Number 90,
So
Zachary
far,
May.
number 20, Kyle Wynn, has been the star of this game. Let's see how
Holding
this will
number
carry
1,
over to the
Mason
second
Cotton.
half.
Yeah, I was holding all right.
Looks like there's a flag on
Flag
the play.
on the play.
Flag on the play.
But what a way to go out.
This penalty would be
Offense has been
against the Knights.
struggled
for a
when they
false
played
start.
Sarah and Shauna, but tonight it doesn't look that way. They're up 16-6, and hopefully it'll be 17-6.
That'll bring the ball
Especially,
back
this
to
has
the
been a great passing game for
8-yard
Javance
line.
Johnson, who has only had one
Where they will
passing
reattempt the
touchdown
kick.
throughout the Knights' 4 games, and tonight he already has 2, eclipsing what he has done in the past 4.
Hooked it. It's going to be 16-6. 10-point lead for the
That
Knights.
kick is wide left. However, the touchdown now makes the score Notre Dame 16.
Unfortunate
and
for the
Bishop Amat
Knights,
6.
who would have hoped to have at least a field goal and touchdown lead going into halftime. But the Lancers still have a chance to drive the ball down the field, and I guess they're aiming for a field goal at this point with only 23.5 seconds left in the second quarter. Let's see if the Knights defense can stop them.
McNabb talking to May.
Into kick for Notre Dame, number 90, Zachary May.
Zachary
Back
May
to
will make the
receive.
kick.
Will be Delano Franklin and Dominic Rubio.
Knights have a ton of momentum on both sides of the ball.
Whistle on the play.
And the kick is up. Oh, it looks like there's been a flag on the play. Well, I'm sorry, the ball was placed
And not the right spot.
on the 35-yard line instead of the 40-yard line.
They gotta make the band play all over again.
I'm sure they don't mind too much. And the kick is up.
A little bit of a scrub kick. Number 11 catches at the 20-yard line. You make your couple moves.
What a great return!
Wow.
Fielded by
Let's see if they can maybe
Great
score.
return
Castro.
by number 11 Nathan Castro,
tackled by number 18.
who has put the Lancers in pretty good field position.
Right on the...
But their only
40-yard
problem
return
is that
after
they only have
midfield.
15 seconds left on the
Bishop
clock.
Amat
It's
will
right
have it first and
smack in
10
the middle, right at the
from their own
50-yard line.
Possibly expect a Hail Mary pass here for Tobin Odell.
Let's see if Isaiah Wynn can get his third interception.
Oh, that would be fantastic. That would be absolutely fantastic.
Let's see if he can get the hat trick. O'Neal takes a snap. It's a huge pass
Deep, scrambling out of the
pocket, and he slides.
About 5 yards on the play.
Odell on the quarterback keeper.
And that looks like it's going to be the end of the
Making
second
the
half.
tackle for the Knights play.
And the Lancers will let the
Is
clock
good
run
on.
out.
And that,
And that is the end
of the first half of play.
of the first
That
half
is
of
the
play.
first. Wait, looks like there's a timeout on the play.
Correction. We got 10 seconds on the clock.
10 seconds on the clock. Notre Dame already started to head off on the field.
Apparently Notre Dame, even we were fooled a little bit. But there is still some time left on the clock.
Who
So
knew?
let's see. Yeah, who knew? We were all fooled.
Who knew that the refs were playing a trick play on us? Second, it's gonna be about a second. I say
Timeout
about
was charged to
7.
the Lancers.
Timeout charge to the Lancers.
Let's see what the Lancers can do
With the
here.
ball
Looks like
resting on
this
the Notre
will
Dame
be the
47-yard
last play of the
line.
half. We'll see if maybe they'll throw it away and get one more play.
Bishop Amat will have a 2nd and 6.
They're definitely gonna go for like a huge play here.
Looks like the Knights have 3 men back on defense, anticipating the deep pass.
Looks like they are going indeed for the Hail Mary. O'Neal, he hucks it.
Pass complete. Oh, number 20, who makes a shoot move towards the end line.
Great
Out of
play.
bounds.
Great play to make the tackle. He's gonna take it all the way.
To Delano
3.1.
Delano Franklin with the great
Bounds by
move, little
his
juke
opponent.
move
Back
This is
line.
that
very-
puts the defense off
Very tough
balance.
call. Do they go for the field goal, or do they just and take the point, or do they go risky and get the touchdown?
I think they should go for the field goal
33-yard
personally.
pickup on the
I feel
play.
like some points
Taking
are better
the
than
ball
no
all the way down
points,
to the
and I think right
17-yard
now
line.
for the Lancers,
First
they
and
are
10,
down by
Lancers.
too much. So I believe that if they were to take the field goal, it would be a better bet. But let's see what they decide. It looks like they will be going for the pass.
I agree with you. I mean, if they get the field goal, they get the ball next half, and all they would have to do is a touchdown. But you know, if you get a touchdown, all you gotta do is a field goal next drive. So we'll see what Bishop Ahmad will do. Whistle on the play.
Flag on the field.
Looks like it is a false start by the Lancers.
Oh, excuse me. It is on
Oh, it's a false start on the Knights.
offside.
Offsides by Notre Dame. 5-yard penalty brings the ball.
That is not
Down
good
to
for the
the
Notre Dame defense,
Notre
which
Dame
puts the
12-yard
Lancers
line.
even closer to the end zone than they were at before. So now possibly passing instead of taking the field goal looks like a much greater bet with only 10 yards to go. The score is 16-6 in Notre Dame's favor with 3.1 seconds left on the clock.
Sometimes you gotta risk it for the biscuit.
That is very true. That's a very true statement. It's like there's a timeout.
Whistled by Notre Dame.
Timeout on the field. This is the final charge timeout.
Final
to the
timeout for Notre Dame Knights.
Looks like Coach McNabb saw something that he didn't like with the Knights' defensive positioning.
What's showing on TV or no?
Alright, looks like Notre Dame is out of timeout. Big play here. 1st and 5. But they are looking for that touchdown.
Looks like one of the similar play to the last play.
And they take a snap. He's looking for he's
Pressure.
out of the pocket. He throws it. It's incomplete. That will end the second half. They risk it for the biscuit, and they lose it for the biscuit. Then at the end of the second half. So how did we get here? So we had 2 passing touchdowns by the Knights, 1 passing touchdown by the Bishop Amat, and we had a field goal by the Knights. Bishop Amat missed 1 field goal, and the Notre Dame Knights went 1 for 2 with their extra point. And excuse me, Bishop Amat missed their extra point. We'll see you in the second half.
For those of you that are just tuning in,
To the band,
it is currently halftime with just over 10 minutes left until the kickoff in the 3rd quarter.
Molly Kearns.
Second half of play is just about to begin.
Welcome back, everyone.
And currently 16-6. Notre Dame Knights are in the lead.
Where Notre Dame takes a 16-6 lead.
Bishop Ahmad won the toss and they were expected to deceive it, so they are getting the kickoff right now.
Back to receive Dominic Rubio and Delano Franklin.
Zachary May getting ready to kick it. And we have the second half upon us. Whistle on the
Ball fielded in the end zone.
Ball fielded in the end zone for a touchback.
Lancer 20-yard line. 1st and 10, Bishop Amat.
1st and 10, Bishop Ahmad. Defense has been very good for the Knights. It's been a great night for the Knights so far.
Number 16, Tobin Odell in at quarterback for the Lancers.
Odell at quarterback.
1st and 10.
1st and 10. He takes a snap. It's a handoff, and looks like they get 1 yard on the play. Great stop by Notre Dame.
Brought down by senior Kristen Slachter.
Notre Dame. All right, Bishop Ahmad gets their play.
Pickup of 2 on the play. It'll bring up a
They got to pick
down
up
and 8.
2 on the last play. It's going to be a 2nd and 8. Number 20 in motion. Odell takes the snap. He scrambles out of the pocket. He's going to take it himself. Flag on the play.
Odell on the ball carrier. Quarterback keeper. Knocked out of bounds by Griffin Cleveland. However, there is a penalty.
Flag on the play. It's on the Knights. It's going to be a 1st and 10.
Personal foul, late hit out of bounds.
They're saying it's a late hit out of bounds.
Penalty will cost the Knights 15 yards. Placing the ball at the Lancer 46-yard line, 1st and 10.
It's going to be on the Lancers 46, 1st and 10. Odell takes a snap. And he gets stacked. He scrambled out of the pocket somehow, some way, and he just throws it away.
Odell's pass incomplete.
It looked like he was sacked. It looked like the story was over, but then he scrambled out and managed to throw the ball in. Flag on the play.
And there's a penalty flag on this play.
Personal grounding. That's what I thought originally. There's no wide receiver intended.
That call penalty is against the Lancers for intentional grounding.
Intentional grounding on the play. So it's gonna. Notre Dame obviously accepts it. It's gonna be a first. Looks like a 1st and 15.
Resulting in a 5-yard penalty and loss of down.
It's going to be a 5-yard penalty and a loss of down, so it's going to be 2nd and 15.
Bishop Amat will have a 2nd down and 15 from their own 41-yard line.
Looks like 2 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left, and the running back is to the left. Number 20 is in motion. He moves to the slot. Odell makes a pass, but it's a running play. Huge yardage on the play. It's going to be a 1st down. That got about 17 yards on the play. Huge pickup.
Ball carrier
1st and 10. Bishop Amat is coming fast.
Tackled by senior Mason Cotton.
Looks like they made some adjustments and then at halftime, you know what? It's paying off.
From the Notre Dame.
It's going to be on the Notre Dame 43, 1st and 10 for Bishop Ahmad. O'Neal takes the snap. It's a handoff. Big hit, but he gets about 4-5 yards on the play.
22, the ball carrier, Aiden Ramos.
Bit of shoving and pushing.
Brought down on the play by Jonas Buckland.
It looks like it's been settled.
Pick up a 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 6 from the Notre Dame 39-yard line.
It's going to be a 2nd and 6 on the Notre Dame 39. O'Neal, he takes it himself. Does not get the first down. It looks like it's going to be a 3rd and 1. There's currently about 9 minutes and 40 seconds left to play. It's currently 16-6 Notre Dame Knights. But Bishop Amat is looking to score the touchdown. Or at least any points on the board.
That run up the middle is just shy of a first down. It'll be 3rd down and 1.
O'Neal takes a snap. The handoff. Whistle, whistle, whistle. Looks like a flag on the play. False start on Bishop Ahmad. Give me a 3rd and 6.
Penalty on the play. This will be a false start against the Lancers.
At this time, NDSN wants to thank you, everyone who at home watching the game for their support. They want to thank you for the whole season and watching the whole season and watching all of the games. And we miss it. I know you miss it staying at home, but you can always log on to NDSN to watch all your sports needs. O'Neal. Number 1's in motion. Takes a snap. He hands it. He hands it off. Gets the first down. Notre Dame is unable to stop him.
Knocked out of bounds.
Knocked out of bounds at about the Notre Dame 39. Be a 1st and 10. Excuse me, the 31.
That run is enough for a Lancer first down from the Notre Dame 31-yard line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 for the Lancers. O'Neal takes a snap. He takes it himself. He's out 4 yards on the play.
Tobin Odell on the quarterback keeper. Brought down by Davis Cooper and Micah McGavin.
Michael McGavin with the touchdown.
Pick up a 4 on the play. 2nd down and 6.
Pick up a 4 on the play, 2nd and 6. Number 20 in motion. It's a pass. He throws it. Number 20 was incomplete.
Odell's pass incomplete.
The number 4 looks like the number 20 who was in motion.
Intended for Delano Franklin. Defending for the Knights was
for
Griffin Cleveland. They'll bring up a 3rd down and 6. Ball now resting at the 32-yard line of Notre Dame.
3rd and 6, another big play. Let's see what Notre Dame will do. It's a run play, and he has stopped Notre Dame. It's going to be a 4th down.
Aiden Ramos.
It'll be interesting to see if they kick for the field goal.
Tackled by number 55, Kyle Lee.
The field goal has been blocked
number 11,
once.
Gandara McCumber.
Sorry, excuse me, twice. Special teams have been great. And
That'll bring up a 4th down play for the Lancers.
they're going to go for it.
4th and 6.
4th and 6, a really risky situation for the Lancers.
He takes a snap. Incomplete.
And the pass is incomplete.
Pass intended
1st and 10 for the Notre Dame Knights. The ball is going to be on their own 32.
Downs at their own 32-yard line.
Really crucial play here for the Lancers. Because they were not able to convert. Knights get the ball back around the Lancers' 20-yard line. Around their own, 20-yard line, and let's see
Still in the
what their
quarterback
offense
for Notre
can do.
Dame. Number 8, Devance Johnson.
Johnson takes a snap. He handed off to McGavin. It's
Johnson
about 2 yards
to
on the play.
McGavin.
Notre Dame in the huddle. They got 1 yard on the plate. It's going to be a 2nd and 9. Ball is on the Notre Dame 27. I expect a
Second down
pass.
and 9 for the Knights.
Around 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game.
They fakes the handoff. He goes number 86. Big yardage on the play. They get about maybe 16, but you know what they did? They got the first down.
They got the first down. That's exactly what they
The
needed.
senior
The pass
John Gayer.
was completed to senior John Gayer, and that is not
Tackled
his
by
first catch of the
Aiden
game,
Ramos
but he
and
has had
Mark
some
Thomas.
great defensive plays, causing a lot of tackles for the
Nice
Knights,
gain on the play.
being
Brings up a
having a great
first
contribution
down
on both
from
ends.
Notre Dame for the
on the
Notre Dame
field.
43
It's really cool. You're seeing the senior. They're doing a lot of great things tonight.
And you know they're inspired. This is their last home game. That's why it's called Senior Night. So they're really playing with their heart out, trying to defeat the Lancers.
Johnson takes a snap. It's a handoff to McGavin. He is stopped. He gets about maybe 1, maybe 2 yards on the
Ball
play.
carrier McGavin.
The ball is going to go right
Tackled
smack
by
on the
Kenya
45-yard
Dorsey
line.
and Martin Rodriguez.
There's currently an injured player on the field.
Let's go, get up!
Looks to be a member of the Lancers.
We hope he's all right.
Yeah, the medical staff is tending to him, and let's hope he's all right. You know, Henry, it's never great to see an injured player on the field, and for the Lancers, it's a tough blow when they're already down 16-6 with just over 5 minutes left in the third quarter.
It truly is. We hope no one's injured on the field. I believe Notre Dame, if they score right here and they get the touchdown, I think they could end the game right this second.
Be very difficult for Bishop Amat to come back if Notre Dame were to score,
It's definitely
because, frankly, Notre Dame's defense has been incredible tonight. It's been one of the best showcases of their true talent this year, especially from Kyle Wynn, who has had 2 interceptions and a touchdown.
for the Knights. It's been a great night for him.
It's been a great night. It's been a great night for the whole defense, especially their defensive line, their defensive backs.
Player's still injured. Looks like he's injured pretty bad.
Let's just hope he's all right.
He is getting up off the field.
Let's have a big round of applause for
He's holding his
number 80,
stomach.
Dylan Rodriguez.
Dylan Rodriguez, a tight end for the Lancers, seemed to have been injured on the play, but he is walking on his own, which is a great sign to see for the Lancers.
We'll try to keep you updated on how he does throughout the game.
Following that injury timeout, Notre Dame will have the ball.
Following that
Throwing 45
injury
yard line.
timeout, the ball's going
Second
to
down and
be
8.
on the Notre Dame 45, 2nd and 8.
5 minutes and 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Score is currently 16-6 in Notre Dame's favor.
Javance Johnson's had a great game for himself. It's a fake handoff. He got a scramble out of the
Feeling the
pocket.
pressure. Scrambling.
Gonna take it himself. Great job. He almost got sacked, but it might not look the
Johnson
greatest,
on the
but
keeper.
that could have been very bad.
Maybe
but
just a
Watch out
couple
the line of
yards on the
scrimmage.
play.
I expect about a 3rd and
Tackled
7.
by number 2, Kenya Dorsey. Short gain on the play, actually.
Hey, let's get some good.
It's
1
third
yard
and
on the plate. It's
7.
gonna be a 3rd and 7. Like I said, if Notre Dame, they could put the icing on the cake right this minute.
Well, maybe not the icing, because there is, frankly, still a lot of games left to play. But getting a first down here on this possession will allow them to milk the clock a little bit and reduce that time, so the Lancers will have even less time.
Great catch.
Johnson's pass over the middle complete.
Great catch.
To cut Mason Cotton.
On the catch,
1st and
senior
10 for the Notre Dame
Mason
Knights.
Cotton.
Great awareness by Johnson.
That pass play
Sees
is
Cotton
up for another
cutting up
first
into the middle of the field with a slant.
Into Lancer territory.
And he makes the catch, and Johnson gets the completion.
The ball is on the Lancers' 43-yard line.
And really, the Knights have been attacking the Lancers from both sides on offense, which means through the rushing with McGavin and Johnson with his passing, who has been extraordinary today for the Knights.
Definitely his best performance of the season. They're knocking on the door. A fake handoff. He makes a couple moves. Just to throw it away. They'll take that any day of the week instead of taking a 10-yard sack. It's going to be a second and 10.
Pass was intended for
Good job by Johnson by not letting him get sacked, by escaping the pressure, and even though he couldn't complete the pass, an incomplete is much better than a sack, just as Henry says.
Much better.
Second down for the Knights.
I take an incomplete pass over a 10-yard loss sack any day of the week. 4 minutes, 11 seconds left in the quarter. It's currently 16-6. Notre Dame Knights are in the lead. 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left, and the running back is to the right.
Let's go, D!
Play action.
He rolls out of pocket. No!
And he's brought down.
He almost managed to stay on his feet, but no. He trips and falls.
Johnson brought down.
Gonna be a huge loss, about 11 yards lost on the play.
Tackled by
That's unfortunate for the Knights offense. We were hoping to string together a nice offensive drive.
number 2.
And if they were to score, it would really put the Lancers on their heels. But the Lancers were able to get a great defensive stop. Let's see how the Knights can convert 3rd and long with 22 yards to go until a first down.
They knock it all the way back to the Notre Dame Knights' 45-yard line. We'll see if Notre Dame can pull off some magic.
The Knights have been running a lot of play action recently, so let's see if they run the same kind of play on 3rd and long.
Johnson takes a snap. He's passing it to Cotton. It's a screen. He knocks a couple, but it's going to be about a 4th and 11.
Got some good yardage on the play, but unfortunately for the Knights, it's just not enough for the first down.
If he just managed to stay on his feet.
And Carlos Alvarez.
Zach May, he gets the punt.
And the punt is up.
Fair
To be a fair catch
He almost missed it. A little
by number
scary.
20,
10-yard line,
Delano Franklin.
where Bishop Amat will take over 1st and 10.
First and 10 for Bishop Amat. 2 minutes and 31 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. They are down 16-6.
We saw at the beginning of the half, Coach right now was not too happy with Zach May after he missed the extra point.
But it was a pretty good punt for him there. And let's see what the Knights defense can do when they've been excellent the
The
entire
ball
game.
is on the 10. So maybe a sack, and they get
16.
Oh, a
2
sack
points.
would be perfect for the Knights. But let's see what they can do.
They take the snap, the handoff.
Great running play by the Lancers.
Great
Seem to
yardage.
find the hole
Aiden Ramos,
in the defensive line.
brought down by Jonas.
And breakthrough for a nice run.
Buckman.
And it will be a first down.
That was a great run. Nothing you can do against
That
that.
run is enough for another Lancer first down. Out to their own 23-yard line.
All right, looks like Bishop Amat has their play. Odell. Odell takes a snap. He throws it to 26. About
Odell's pass
minute
complete
50 on the clock in the 3rd quarter.
to Julian,
Total about
Barreo.
almost 14 minutes left of the play.
tackled by number 18, Jonas.
14 minutes left of
Buckland.
the 2nd quarter and 14 minutes left of play.
Let's Let's see what the Lancers can do on second down with 2 to go. It will be
Odell.
likely a rushing play.
Odell
Play
takes snap.
action. And he
Throws
completes
it.
the pass to
Wow.
number 1.
Well, Odell and his Bishop Amat, they're starting to find a rhythm here.
Kyron Hayes with the great catch to move the Lancers up to a first down. Just over 1 minute left in the game. Again, 16-6 in Notre Dame's favor.
I think, Bishop Amat definitely get a touchdown before this third quarter ends.
Oh, they'll have a lot of momentum. They'll definitely have a lot of momentum. Just under 1 minute left. The clock is
Odell
ticking.
takes a snap. He fakes the handoff.
Fix the handoff.
He takes a hit, but he gets it looks like he got the first down.
Odell on the quarterback keeper.
Feel like he was just a little bit short, maybe a yard.
Nope,
Let's see where the refs put it. He is short.
Oh, wow. It's like second and like about,
Second in inches.
like-
Second in inches for the Lancers.
it's like millimeters.
That's unfortunate with the clock running down just under 45 seconds.
First and 10 from the Notre Dame 45.
Oh, nope, they indeed get the first thing.
Oh, correction.
First and 10. The
We
ball
apologize.
is on it looks like the Notre Dame 55.
But the clock is ticking. Just under 30 seconds left
Number
in the
1,
third quarter.
84, and 26 are in motion. He takes a snap. It's a handoff. Jams it through with about 4 to 5 yards.
Ball carrier.
Nice game for the Lancers.
The fine and holds.
Tackled by senior John Gayer.
Let's see if the Lancers are going to let the clock run out with just under 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Remember, there's one more quarter left in this game. 12 minutes of action.
And that will be the last.
And this will
Play
be
of
the
the
end of the third quarter.
Of the third quarter.
The score is 16 Notre Dame, 6 Bishop Amat.
6.
12 minutes left to go.
Some more alumni that I've talked about recently that went to Notre Dame is Kristen Dunn. If you're not sure who that is, if you know the old Spider-Mans with Tony Maguire, she was MJ, which is kind of cool. Nick Folk, the kicker for the New England Patriots, also went to Notre Dame.
So, Henry, what do you think was the reason that the Knights are up to the 16-6 lead going into the fourth quarter?
I think, their offense struggled in the last couple games, and now, they're starting to move the ball. They're moving it, what I mean? Like, the offense is moving. They're having a great game. They had a lot of rhythm so far and a lot of success, and the defense has just helped the momentum even more.
Yeah.
I say football's the biggest game with momentum. If you don't have the momentum, you're going to go straight down. If you do, you're going to go straight up.
I agree. And don't forget that defense wins championships. And tonight, the Knights defense has been stellar with 2 interceptions so far. And let's see if the Knights can stop the Lancers from scoring on this drive. And remember, this is the fourth quarter, the last quarter of action for these two teams.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen. 12 minutes, 16-6. Notre Dame Knights.
Second and 5.
This is where it will happen. Number 20.
The Lancers will need to score on this drive if they want to have a chance of winning.
Snap. The pass to the number 1.
Complete. Pass is complete to number 1, Kyron Hayes.
It's going to be a first and 10. The thing about this drive for Bishop Amat, they're doing the short passes, but the after the catch really being a big factor for them.
Oh yeah, yards after catch has been a big factor for the Lancers today, and I think that right now in the fourth quarter they should really try and aim for those sideline passes to get out of bounds to stop the clock from running, because frankly they do not have a lot of time. 12 minutes.
They take a snap, a pitch. He hit a big yard.
Finds a hole.
He gets stripped.
Number 22, Aiden Ramos with the run.
I think his eyes got big and saw that end zone.
Looks to be a first down. First down for the Lancers, and they're in great field position to at least score a field goal unless the Knights defense has something to say about it.
I like to say big players make big plays, and the Notre Dame Knights seen a big play right here to seal the deal.
I'm really looking for Tobin Odell or Aiden Ramos to make a really, really big player to open up this game, but let's see what happens.
Odell, he takes handed on to number 22.
22 Ramos with the run.
Carrier Ramos.
Few yards gain on the play. Not enough.
And a flag on the
Looks
play.
to be a flag on the play.
Marzano.
Looks like it's gonna be on Bishop Amat.
Flag on the play. This is a personal foul.
Personal foul.
Personal
Assessed
foul
against the
looks to be
Lancers.
against the Lancers. Looks to be a 10 or 15-yard penalty, which will move the Lancers back from their tremendous field position.
They'll put the ball
Let's see
back
what they
on
can do
the
now.
Notre Dame 31
First
yard
down
line.
and
25.
25 is a 15-yard penalty.
That's kind of what Notre Dame needed, I gotta be honest.
That's exactly, frankly, what the Notre Dame defense needed. They needed to stop, and this penalty kind of was their stop.
It's basically first and goal. I mean, the first down's right on the 1 yard line, so I'd basically say it's
Like the Lancers really love doing motion plays.
almost intercepted.
Almost intercepted
Odell's pass intended
by number
for
34.
Nathan Castro,
A little scary.
broken up by number 34 for Notre Dame, Blake Bozugalo.
Number 34, Blake Buzaglo, with getting his hand on the ball to make the pass incomplete.
Third down and 25.
Third and long, third and 25 for the Lancers. I'm going to be honest, Henry, this doesn't look very good for the Lancers. They're going to need a really, really big play
They made
to
a
keep
couple.
them in this game.
They made a couple. We'll see if they can make it right now.
Look for the deep pass.
Odell takes snap. It's
A deep pass!
It's dropped. It's
Dropped.
overthrown. Fourth and 25.
Intended for
Looks
Nathan
like-
Castro.
Knights caught a
Odell
really
passing
big
complete.
break there. Well, Frank, I don't think they caught a break. I think that was really their defense that stepped up.
Biggest. I would
In on the
say
coverage for Notre
this is the
Dame,
biggest play of the game. They
senior
are going
Ruben
for it.
When the lights have shined the brightest this game, the Knights defense has really stepped up.
Incomplete
I-
pass
I-
brings up a
It's
fourth down.
you either get the touchdown or
Fourth down and 25.
Might be a game.
And this results in a fourth down and 25, which means, for those of you that don't know,
if you think it's a
If-
run, I don't know what to say. It's definitely
if the Lancers don't convert, they lose possession, and the Knights will likely win this game. Let's see
Odell,
what happens.
he takes a
Odell
snap.
slings the deep ball.
It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
That might be game, folks.
That fourth down pass.
There's
is
11
also
minutes left to
incomplete.
play. All the Notre Dame Knights need to do is
Intended
run down the
for
clock,
Nathan
and they
Castro.
have got themselves their second win of the season.
And just as a reminder,
Defending
10
flag,
minutes.
Jonas
10 minutes left in the
Clock
fourth
running
quarter.
in.
Notre Dame is up 16-6 against Bishop Amat.
All Notre Dame needs to do to win this
Notre Dame
game,
will take
don't
over
turn the
on
ball
downs.
over, just keep the
At
ball
the
and make a
45-yard
couple
line.
plays,
First
and
and
you'll be
10.
good.
And the Knights don't even need a touchdown. All they need,
It's to run the clock out.
run the clock out, possibly score a field goal, and this game will be theirs on senior night. Now Johnson at the helm.
He takes a snap.
Hands off. Great run.
Great run.
Trucks over.
He had about 10 yards on the play.
That's exactly what the Knights needed.
Tackled by number 29, Corey Johnson.
Corey Johnson.
Number 29, Corey Johnson from the Lancers with the tackle. But it still resulted
9-yard gain on the play. It'll bring up a second down.
in
and
a
one.
second down with 1 yard to go until the first.
You know, they might go for a big play. If they get that touchdown, it's like game, you know what I mean?
Listen, I believe that the Lancers are kind of expecting the run, so maybe they could throw them off a little bit of play action magic and throw a deep ball, possibly
Nope,
to
it's a
Kyle Wynn.
handoff.
And a nice stop by number
Great
49. Number 49 of the Lancers,
McGavin,
Devin
ball carrier.
Jones with the tackle. Now it's 3rd and 1
Brought
with
down
9
by
minutes and 30 seconds left in the fourth
Andreas
quarter.
Contreras.
16-6, Notre Dame is in the lead.
And number 44,
That was
Ryan.
that was a pretty good loss. They might pass it here. It's like, it looks like about 3rd and 4 maybe?
Actually, I believe it is 3rd and
Yeah, it looks like a 3rd and
Yeah.
3, 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, 3rd and 3. So a
Number
nice
11.
defensive stop by the Lancers. Let's see what the Knights can do.
Ian's in at quarterback. And a pitch.
Halfback dive down the middle.
And
Will
it's
it
gonna be
enough?
close. It's gonna be close.
Very close. Let's see if the
And it
Knights
looks
get
like they got it.
Pitches back
1st and
to
10
McGavin.
for the Notre Dame Knights.
Picks up the
Great
first
run.
down.
Absolutely
Tackled
tremendous
by
run
Mark Thomas.
by number 5, Micah McGavin. And the Knights are storming down the
That's
field.
enough for another Knights first down
And all
from
they're
their
doing
own
is pounding the rock,
37-yard
pounding the
line.
football,
They've already wasted a
running it
minute.
up the gut, on Lancers' defensive line, which has allowed some big runs from McGavin, but I guess that could be the credit of the Knights' offensive line.
I gotta say, the defender Bishop Amat's been on the field for quite a while. Johnson takes a snap. Is that a run?
Stop in the backfield. Possibly a loss of one. I believe that's a loss of one on the play.
Tackled by Kenya Dorsey. One yard loss on the play.
1 yard loss on the
Brings up
play.
a second down and 11.
8 minutes left. 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. It is 16 Notre Dame 16, Bishop Amat 6. The Lancers are down by 10 with 7 minutes and 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They're really going to need to stop here if they want to stay in this game.
Second 11. Number 86 in motion. Johnson takes a snap with a handoff.
Another
to McGavin.
handoff.
Bit of a hole, but he gets maybe.
Only a few yards gained on the play. Knights really want to milk the clock while they're in the lead, and that's a really good strategy.
I'd expect a pass right here just to get the first down. It's 3rd and 8.
And Kenya Dorsey.
Might be interesting to see what the Knights draw up here.
3-yard pickup on the play will bring up a 3rd down for the Knights from their own 39-yard line.
All right, Johnson. 3 wide receivers. Looks like two wide receivers
This
left.
is a huge play for the Lancers. They need this stop.
It's a passing
Play action.
And number
20 makes the catch for the first down and more.
Johnson's pass.
That's
For
for the night.
down and more.
Another great play by Wynn.
Number 20, Kyle Wynn, who has been an X
Insane.
factor in this game. I don't think anyone expected him to make the impact that he did on the offensive and defensive sides of the ball. It is incredible what he has done. And the pass from Johnson to Wynn creates a Knights first down. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Knights are up 16-6 against the Bishop Amat Lancers.
Looks like it might be the first home win for the Notre Dame Knights. It is definitely in
As the
reaching
clock
distance.
ticks down, Bishop Amat Lancers.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
It looks like they lost one, but there is a flag on the play.
And the clock has stopped at 6 minutes and 12 seconds
Macias,
as we await for the call.
Macias, that is.
This would be a false start against the offense,
On Notre Dame.
which is not good for the Knights. They're going to replay first down, but it's going to be 1st and 15, so they're 5 yards back
Penalty on the
from
play.
where they originally were.
Against the Knights.
Penalty is against the Knights.
Illegal procedure.
Oh, sorry. So it's against
5
a legal
yards, puts it
procedure
back
on the
into
Knights.
Notre Dame territory.
And the clock is now running. 6 minutes left. 6 minutes
Well,
left in the
first down
game.
and 15.
Notre Dame 16, Bishop Amat 6 in the fourth quarter.
6 minutes, so that glorious, glorious victory.
Let's see what the Knights have strung up for
And it's a
1st
run
and
play.
15. Is a run play?
And they get about
McGavin
4
ball
yards
carrier.
on the play. It's going to be about a 2nd and 11 on the play.
I don't think they've only made one passing
Taken
play
down
this
by
entire
number 36,
drive,
Andreas Contreras.
You know,
but it was for a first down. So I feel like the Lancers should kind of adapt to the Knights strategy, maybe blitz some more linebackers and defensive tackles in order to stop the Knights, but
With the ball
McNabb
spotted
and
at the
his
Lancer
offense might create a little
48-yard
play
line.
action play
The Knights will have a second down
to
and
trick the Lancer
11.
defense, but let's
All right.
see what happens.
looks like they got their play.
They're trying to waste as much time as possible. Now, 5 minutes. 5 minutes left in the game. Notre Dame 16,
Crowd
Bishop Amat
cheering.
6.
With the hand out to McGavin.
Nice run, breaks the tackle.
Great run. That
McGavin
about
ball
3
carrier.
yards left. 3 yards left. It's going to be a 3rd and 3.
That was a tremendous run by McGavin, the Knights' leading rusher on the
Tackled by
season,
Mark Thomas.
and he has the most all-purpose yards for the Knights this game.
Don't get. I would probably go a pass here. Just make sure you get that. Because we've seen previously they were like 3rd and 3, but then they got stopped.
Pass or rush, it really doesn't matter as long as the Knights get a first down here. 3rd and 3 with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Let's see what they can do here.
Ball spotted at the Lancer 40-yard line. 3rd down and 3.
2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left.
The Lancers need this stop. They desperately need this stop.
There's a handoff.
The handoff to McGavin.
He might have got it. And it looks like
Very
he got
close.
it. 1st and 10 for the Knights.
Micah McGavin
Let's
on the
see.
carry.
It's going to be a 1st and 10, it looks like.
Let's
Ooh,
see.
that's close.
36, Andreas Contreras.
Do you go for that? They're
It's a
bringing-
first down.
It is indeed a 1st down. It was close. But that,
And this seems, Henry, this seems to be the end
That picked up
of the
just
hopes
for another Notre
for
Dame
Bishop
first
Amat.
down.
As
4
the time
minutes
was
left.
winding down and the Knights were pounding the clock,
From the Lancer
their chances of winning this
37-yard
game
line.
were
First
just
and
going
10
down the
Knights.
drain, and now it just seems almost inevitable that the Knights will come out with the victory here. Let's not hope for any turnovers.
Johnson takes a snap.
Woo!
Made a great
Nice
move.
juke!
What a
Nice
move.
juke, running to the 30-yard line
Ball
by number
carrier for the Knights, number
21.
Michael
You know, when you were talking about turnovers,
Michael Urshensky.
you know what really killed the Notre Dame Knights when
Mark
they played
Thomas.
Chaminade and Sarah? Turnovers. They've had no turnovers this whole game. They're playing a very clean ball.
Pick up
They've
on
been,
7 on
the
the play,
offense has
brings up
been
a
very
2nd and
solid for the
3.
Knights tonight.
And
the
while
Lancers
most of the
30-yard
turnovers were
line.
from their quarterback, Johnston, he has done a great job at escaping the pressure that was brought down by the Bishop Amat defensive line. It's not a lot of the sacks, and frankly, that's where most of the turnovers come from.
And of course, it's a handoff.
He
breaks
shoots,
a
he
couple
finds the
tackles.
hole.
1st and 10 for the Knights.
Ball carrier,
They keep
number
on marching.
21, Senior Michael Urshensky.
And this game is almost all but over for the Lancers.
Hey, it looked a lot prettier if it was 23-6.
And Mark Thomas.
Just saying.
Again, I'd like to remind you, 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. Notre Dame with 16 points, Bishop Amat with 6. Notre Dame has had some great defensive possessions, including 2 interceptions this game, which has really allowed the score to be what it
Johnson
is.
takes a snap. It's another handoff to number 21. And great yardage. They keep.
About 5.
Ball carrier Michael.
Oh, they keep doing that, you know.
Urshensky. Number 21.
The ball's probably gonna be like. It looks like the ball is gonna be on the 21-yard line, so they might. It looks like they got. It's gonna be a 2nd and 6, I predict. Yes, it indeed. It is a 2nd and 6. The ball is on the Bishop Ahmad 21.
And if you're a Bishop Amat fan, you're going to have to be a little bit disappointed about their offense has been running today. They've had some great opportunities,
Defense. Notre Dame
but the
defense.
Knights defense has just been clamping down on them,
Wow.
constricting them.
Urshensky
Stop. You
But
might
they
get
finally,
no gain on. It looks like either a no gain,
by
maybe 1, but I predict
99, Martin
either no gain
Rodriguez.
or a loss of 1.
tackled by the Lancers number 99, Martin Rodriguez, to finally
Timeout
stop,
on the field. This timeout will be
at least temporarily, Micah McGavin from reaching the end
charged
zone.
to Bishop Amat.
Timeout, Bishop Ahmad.
And again, with this timeout, the clock is stopped. 1 minute and 38 seconds left in the 4th quarter, the final quarter of this Friday Night Light football game, which is also senior night for the Notre Dame seniors. And the score is currently Notre Dame 16, Bishop Amat 6.
What a great senior night, especially for Isaiah Wynn, who's had 2 interceptions and he completed a touchdown pass. Kyle Wynn, excuse me. And it looks like it's gonna be a 3rd and 6. I would go pass probably if I was the coach. You know, get the first down, get your yardage, and then just run the ball.
But if they were to run, it would lower the clock,
As play resumes,
And they get 3
the
points.
Knights will have it at their
and they could possibly get 3
Lancer
points.
22-yard
So I think
line.
the safest play
3rd down and 6.
would be to run, but just to not fumble.
Looks like it's a wild. It looks like Johnson is out there. Johnson takes a snap. It's a fake handoff, and he is sacked.
Taken down at the 30-yard line.
Johnson is down.
Johnson is down. He looks to be okay. He was pressured by the defensive line, so he was forced to take a sack. It looks like Johnson is limping a little bit. Looks like his right leg is in a little bit of pain. That's not a good sign.
Not a great sign
for the Knights, but he looks to be okay. He might have rolled an ankle there on his fall.
And we want to go back to that player who's injured earlier. He is now he's good and he's on the sideline and he's doing well.
Yeah, that's great news because we hate to see injuries in any type of sports event. And it's great that number 80 is able to get back out there. Number 80, Dylan Rodriguez.
Ladies and gentlemen,
looks like there's a timeout on the play.
we have a set of car keys
Oh.
that have been deposited here in the booth.
Nope, they got a pair of car keys that have
It's
been
a
deposited.
Chevy, and these keys were dropped over on the track at the
Someone
north end
lost
of
their
the
Chevy
end zone.
keys.
So if these are your keys,
We wish the best of luck to anyone to find
Thank
their
you.
keys.
Let's hope that person finds their keys. But the keys to the Knights
Is to win this game.
scoring. The keys to the Knights scoring this game has been their defense.
They're going for it.
As play resumes,
Bit of a ballsy
Boston
play,
at
but
the
you know what? I think
Lancers
they have
30-yard
enough
line,
time.
and
They
it's
have the
quarterback
score right now,
number
so I think
11.
they take a snap,
Another run.
and handoff. Ooh, big hit.
Big hit by number 2, Kenya
Protecting
Dorsey.
the
You heard the helmet to helmet
41,
there.
Brought down on the play by Kenya
Nice
Dorsey.
stop for the Lancers. They really need to drive this ball down the field if they want to have any shot
Make a big
of still
play.
winning this game.
Here's how they can win. Make a big play, get the onside kick, and make another big play.
That's a lot of big plays in a row. Seems a little bit unlikely, but let's see what happens
Bishop Amat.
with Tobin Odell at the helm.
Like I say, anything can happen. Odell takes a snap. It's a big
That was a
pass.
deep pass.
First and 10.
Odell's pass
Completion
Strike.
to Delano
to
Franklin.
number 20, Delano Franklin.
Minute 22 on the clock. 16-6. The Knights are in the lead. Ball is on the 40. Take another snap. No huddle formation.
Looking left.
Oh,
Middle.
Incomplete.
And the pass is
Odell's
in.
He
pass
thought he was going to get the nice,
incomplete.
easy catch, but nope. It is not a catch.
Broken up by
It's broken up by, I believe, number 86.
Bazugalo.
Odell and the Lancers do not have a lot of time
From their own 40-yard line.
Minute 13 left.
to score. Let's see what they can do.
Odell takes a snap.
Drops back,
He's scrambling out of the pocket,
trying to escape the pressure.
and he's running
He's trying to run out of bounds.
out of bounds.
And the clock will
Odell
stop.
on the quarterback
You know, they are
pass,
getting yardage.
all the way into
They are getting yardage,
territory.
but will it be enough, Henry?
I don't think they got enough time, but you know,
1 minute. One minute and 4 seconds left in the game.
it looks a lot more competitive from 6 to 16
Number
to
19,
13 to 16.
Ade.
You know, I've seen crazier things happen in football. We'll see what happens here. Odell takes a snap. He throws it incomplete.
Ooh.
Bit of a
Low
low
pass.
throw.
Over the middle.
And
Pass was
frankly,
intended for Nathan
Odell has
Castro.
not been feeling it today, other than the very first drive on the game, where Odell completed approximately a 40-yard touchdown pass.
You know, based off the first two drives of both teams, it looked like it was going to be a hard night for the Knights, but you know what? They came back and they got 16 points.
Exactly. The Knights fought back, especially through their defense, and they were able
Odell
to
takes a snap. He scrambles out of the pocket. He's looking for the deep
look
ball.
for the ball.
He takes it himself.
He's going to scramble.
He makes a couple of moves,
A broken play, but
and he
breaks
gets to the
tackle.
sideline.
Gets to the sideline
Odell
around the
the quarterback keeper.
35-yard line. 50 seconds.
Knocked out of
50
bounds
seconds
by
left in
Davis
the game.
Cooper.
The score is Notre Dame 16, Bishop Amat 6. And with each coming play, the time is ticking.
Ball spotted at
The time is ticking.
Notre Dame 34-yard line.
50 seconds
First
left
and 10
on the clock.
Lancers.
Little confusion. All right, they got their play, it looks like.
How will the Knights respond to a few quarterback scrambles
5 wide.
by Odell?
Let this say out. They're not afraid to pass the ball right here. They're looking for the short, easy pass.
When
and
the
it
ball is swatted, the ball is swatted down by number
By number
19.
Roman Adehay.
Number
Hayes.
19, a linebacker for the
Bring up
Knights.
a second down and 10
Aduye
for
Suleiman.
Bishop Amat from the Notre
And
Dame
with that
34-yard
6'4",
line.
230 frame, I could see why he got to that ball.
Definitely, he swatted that thing. Odell, 47.6 on the clock. Odell takes a snap.
Looks for the deep pass.
It's caught. Oh,
Odell's pass
it's
to
caught.
It's
Great, like 10
complete.
yards.
Nathan Castro.
Number 11, Nathan Castro.
Looked like he went out of bounds for a second.
17-yard
No,
line of
that was a
Notre Dame.
great play.
Great play. Only a few seconds off the clock. 42. I repeat, 42.5 seconds left in the game. Notre Dame
Ball
16.
is on the night 17.
Bishop Amat 6. First down with 18 yards to go for the Lancers.
Timeout on the field. This is a Notre Dame timeout.
There's a
Notre Dame
there's a
timeout.
timeout on the field.
We'll be right back with you in a second. Oh, there's a running play. He's scrambling out of the pocket, and he gets out of bounds. 30 wide, got
Odell
8
chased out
on
of
the
bounds
clock.
by McCumber.
Not a lot of time on the clock.
And Notre Dame stops him. It's game over.
They'll bring up a second down and 10.
Second and
Lancers.
10. They're just hoping for anything.
Will the Lancers be able to convert? That
Pick up
is
a-
the question
On
of
the play. Make that 2. Second down and 8.
the minute. The question of the minute. Will the Lancers be able?
Ball
to
is
convert.
on the 16. Second and 8. He got 2 yards on the last play. It's a snap. It's definitely a pass. It's a pass.
Throws it towards the end zone.
It's about. I'm pretty sure they got the first down on the
Took
play.
Odell's pass.
Might be
complete.
around. Let's see where they
Looks like it's
spot
like-
the
Pass
ball.
complete to Delano Franklin.
It's either 3rd and inches or a 1st and 10. Excuse me, a 1st and
Franklin
goal
steps out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
is indeed a 1st and goal.
Brings up now a first down to the Lancers. First and goal from the 9-yard line.
He scrolled out.
Scrambles on, he's sacked!
That might be game. That might
He's
be.
sacked
In the backfield
by number 1,
Senior Mason.
Mason Cotton, the senior.
See, you know what? This has been a great senior night, man.
This has been a great. This is all that the Knights have wished for, that they could possibly wish for from their defense. And they create a huge
That
stop.
had to hurt.
A
He got hit pretty
tremendous
hard.
stop by the Knights, and this looks to be game over. There's exactly 24 seconds left on the clock.
Even if they do score,
Notre Dame 16, Bishop Amat 6, and Bishop Amat's chances are almost next to nothing with that sack.
it's like .01. But you know, it's weirder things have happened in football
Anything
before.
can happen in football. They need to score on this possession right here.
I think it's down to it's 24 seconds. I mean, they get a touchdown right here, somehow get the onside kick, and somehow make a huge play.
A lot of somehows.
That sack.
A lot of what ifs, we'll see. But it looks like Notre Dame,
Prior to
they
the
just
timeout, drives the ball
stop them
back
from
to
getting a
the
touchdown. It will be a game.
Lancers,
Good game.
Notre Dame 17-yard line.
Second
and 18.
and 18. Second and 18 for the Lancers.
Second and goal. O'Neal takes a snap.
Pass for the
ball.
end. And it looks fine.
Touchdown. Bishop Amat.
Touchdown for Bishop. That is exactly what they needed. That is exactly what they needed.
Well, you know, if they get this onside kick, they just need a field goal to tie it.
Touchdown.
If they make this extra point,
They definitely need to make this extra point. I feel like going for two in this position really wouldn't make sense because
they're going for it. No.
Touchdown
they have the special teams unit on. They might run a fake. It would be interesting. It is 16.
It'd be quite a
Notre
bold
Dame,
move if they
Bishop
went for
Amat
two.
12 with 16.6 seconds left in the game. This is a really, really tight moment. Let's see
attempt the extra
if
point.
the Lancers can make this kick.
Adrian Ochoa.
And it is up, and
The
it
kick
is
is
good.
good.
It is 16
It's good. The score
to
now.
13. Notre Dame is in the
16
lead.
And Bishop Amat.
16.
Coming down to the wire.
6 seconds left in the game. I repeat, 16.6
All
seconds
Notre Dame
left.
needs to do, get the ball. Don't let them get the onside kick.
Just a few moments ago, we said that the Lancers were almost out of this game, but that touchdown was exactly what they needed.
You know, if they had those drives, they were passing the ball, they were moving it. That was a great drive
It's
by
a
the
shame
Lancers.
that that drive came on possibly their last offensive drive of the game. Let's see if they can convert this onside kick.
All Notre Dame needs to do to win is just get the ball and take any. Lancers, they got a lot of work. Get this onside kick and try to get in the field goal range.
Now the biggest and most important of the game, ladies and gentlemen. 16.6 seconds left. Notre Dame is up by 3. And the Lancers need to convert this onside kick. Let's see what happens.
And the onside kick. And it looks like it is
And then
a
onside
flag.
kick attempt.
A flag on the play.
Rolls out of bounds.
It looks like it's Notre Dame. That might be your ball game, folks.
Over 1st and 10 in Lancer territory.
That gotta hurt. It's gonna be a
The onside
first.
kick did not make it past the 10 yards from the spot of the kick. So it is Notre Dame ball. And unfortunately for the Lancers,
Since the kick did not travel the requisite
It's been a,
10
I gotta
yards,
say,
it'll be
it's
a
been a
5-yard
great
penalty.
game. Great way to have a senior night.
Pushes the ball
Seniors
down to
balled
the
out. They had a great
Lancer
game.
41-yard line.
and
1st and
any
10
Notre Dame fans really need to be proud of their seniors tonight. Senior night, as Johnson takes the knee.
That is your ball
this
game.
game will be over.
All right, so let's see, how did we get here?
And that's
2
right,
passing
okay.
touchdowns and a field goal. There was 1 extra point that we missed, but and then for Bishop Amat, they had
What a terrific
2
night for the
passing touchdowns,
seniors.
but they missed the extra point. That's how we got 13-16.
That's how we got to the score. But in the end,
13.
Notre Dame is victorious,
You wanna know
16-13.
If they didn't block that field goal, it would have been a different game. Bishop Amat would have
I
won.
think we all
Well,
witnessed a
frankly,
terrific game tonight.
if Bishop Amat could have that same offensive
I
drive that they
enjoyed
had
it.
in their
I know
last
I
drive,
did. Drive home safely
as they
and
did
have
in
a
their final
pleasant good
offensive
evening.
push, this would have been a blowout. But alas, that is not what happened. Notre Dame
Secures
comes with the
W.
victory, 16-13 on senior night.
Please log on to ndss.org and go to NDSN, and we will have highlights. This is our last live stream of the football season. We want to thank you so much for listening and viewing us for the past season. We will be back in a few weeks with baseball. Stay safe and enjoy your weekend.